guys, and welcome back to Gothic Games. Before we get on to the video, if you could please like, subscribe, and leave a comment, that would help my channel very much, but if not, don't worry about it. Anyway, let's get on to the video. I guess we're covering a more serious Royal High topic. I know a bunch of YouTubers have already done this type of video about why not to kind of bully Halos by their tiers, but I kind of wanted to relate it to something a little bit more personal. I'm sorry if you do hear background noise, I'm not in the spot I would usually film in. But besides the point, my first Halo was the Winter Crystal Halo 2018. It is a gorgeous Halo, I love it so much, and I really wish I still had it. I currently have Halloween 2018 and I have Corrupt Halo, but my first Halo was 2018 Winter Crystal Halo. I was so excited to get a Halo. I've been trying to get a Halo for a while now, and then when I got it, it was the happiest day in the world. I even marked it on my calendar. And then I realized that the tier list came out. The tier list is a really fun idea until it causes drama, until it causes hate against the Halos. And I wanted to see if this person with New Val had 2K I could offer for, and I was going to offer an accessory. And I didn't realize they would turn me down, I guess, because they had a higher tier Halo than me. So I went up to them and I asked them to, if I could offer for 2K, but as soon as I came up to them, they said, no, you can't offer. My Halo's worth 4 Halos. Your Halo is worth like 50K. And that made me feel kind of bad because I did pay 200 for the Halo, and I was really happy that day because it was my first Halo, and I was so excited to be wearing around my Halo, be showing to my friends, being like, oh, I got my first Halo, I'm so happy. And then someone like that has to come up without me even trying to offer my Halo for theirs, and it was kind of mean, I'm not gonna lie. And I didn't even want to offer for their Halo. And that's happened so many times. And now I really kind of regret trading Winter Crystal Halo, even though I did get it to get Corrupt Halo. I added a lot, but I still kind of miss it. It's a very pretty, gorgeous Halo. And I understand that it's a lower tier Halo, but that doesn't mean you have to treat it with disrespect. It's like, did you even know how to model a Halo? These Halos, they take time to make in general, then they have to upload it in the game. Sometimes it's even lagging. They can fix that. The developers are so amazing at doing this stuff, and I just don't get. Of course you can have opinion, but don't be mean about it. And then my friend, her first Halo was either the Spring Halo or the Winter Crystal Halo, and she faced a lot of hate just wearing it. And I was so confused. I had Corrupt at the time. And she ended up giving it away, but some person with Autumn Halo, because I was talking to my friend privately, because this was the time where I believe people have heard rumors. I'm not sure if they're true, but I've heard that Barbie said the oldest Halos are the rarest. I'm not really sure if that's true at all. I don't know. But basically, I was telling my friend, we don't really know the tiers. You could actually have a really rare Halo, and if it was really sorted by old, but we don't really know. And this person with the Autumn Halo, Winter Crystal Halo 2019, it was the Winter Halo 2019, the so-called quote-unquote rare one, said, no, you're a low tier Halo, something mean, and then said to her, their friend, saying, oh, looks like they're looking for the Autumn Halo. Let me just put it on in front of them to make us feel bad about our tiers of Halos. And they said, of course, it's the older people, the people who have the older Halos who say their Halo is the rarest. And we felt bad about that because even we said we don't know, we weren't even talking to them. And it made us feel really bad. And I just didn't really understand why they did it. If it was to brag, or because we weren't even attacking them. And they just sent a lot of hate to us for simply wearing our halos with pride. Simply wearing something that we worked hard for. And especially with Spring Halo, people get so much hate for it today. It's you don't have to trade your Spring Halo for a parasol. It's coming back. I can't tell you about the original parasol, but if I'm being honest, I'm not a collector, but there ain't no difference to me. I don't really pay attention to that crap. It's a parasol, and I'm grateful for it. If you're a collector, I can understand, but don't let anyone tell you that your Halo is worth nothing. Just because it's a low tier doesn't mean it's not worth anything. And I feel like I've seen a lot of people get hate for that. I watched someone sell their Spring Halo for 100K because this person with higher tier Halos kept telling them that their Halo is worth nothing and they should try to get rid of it because they're better off without it. And it made me feel so bad inside for those people, because you don't need a high tier Halo to be amazing. You don't need a high tier Halo to be special. You are special, whether you're a YouTuber, influencer, clothing designer, developer, Royale High player. I mean, if you're a scammer, you're not special because that's taking people's items away. But if you're not a scammer, no matter really who you are still amazing with or without a high tier Halo. And you don't need a high tier Halo to prove to anybody that you are a pro. And even though the tier list did come out, it was a fun idea at first until people just hated Halos. I mean, hated them because they were quote unquote worth nothing. But that's not true. Your Halo is definitely worth something. I mean, I'm not saying to overprice the Halos. Like, I'm not saying to pay 500K for Spring Halo. I mean, that absolutely drives me crazy. I would have 500,000 diamonds. I spent so hard and farmed for them. 500,000 diamonds, that's 500,000 diamonds. And people told me I could only get Old Winter with that. And I was kind of looking for a mid-tier Halo, which is because I wanted to use it to trade to get something I want. I ended up spending 700K for the new Mermaid Halo. It was probably a really big mistake, but I just couldn't really help it. It was the only thing I could afford, and nobody was selling their Halos. I mean, I probably should have gotten a quote-unquote higher tier Halo for 700K. That's almost 1,000,000 diamonds, and that's over like $300 in real life. I don't think it actually might be. I was about to say I'm probably doing math wrong, but I think it's like $300 in real life. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but spending $300 on a Roblox game, I mean, even though I do that, on a virtual item, spending $300 is insane. Insane, I tell you. But I do it anyway because I really enjoy the game. I don't spend $300 at once, but I'm sure over time I've spent a lot of money on this game. My virtual friends, my virtual items mean a lot to me, but I can't get how you're gonna spend $300 on a game and only get something quote-unquote low tier. It doesn't make sense to me at all. And why you would bully people for having a low tier Halo, I mean, sometimes it's all people can afford. Some parents don't even let their kids get Robux at all. Some people can't afford Robux. And that's what I like about this game. You don't need Robux to become a pro. And the fact that people are labeling what is a pro to me? A pro to me is that you've played the game for a while. Having a Halo does not make you a pro. It might make you rich, but does rich really make you a pro? If you're 1 month old and have Halloween Halo 2019, does that make you a pro? I mean, I don't know, but in my opinion, it's not fair to label what is a pro and what is a noob. A noob is someone who's new. It doesn't mean someone who's poor. And it's like, and you can make fun of someone for wearing a tail, cat ears, and some sort of pleated skirt and say their outfit sucks. But what if that's all you had? What if that's all you had? Would you wear that? I mean, if I only had my Halo, I'd probably wear that. If I only had dear dolly skirt. I'd wear that with pride because that's what I worked hard for, what I have. So making fun of people for that, it isn't okay. And there's so many lovely people in this community, and I just can't begin to tell you how much I love everyone in this community, except for the scammers and the people who are mean. But besides that, it's really a wonderful community. No, we're not done. Shush, child. We are almost done though. And so basically, I'm gonna end the video on there because it's probably pretty boring. But if I'm being honest, the moral of the story is don't make fun of people for what they can afford. And don't make fun of, excuse me, don't make fun of people for only affording one Halo. And just be nice to people. I'm not saying the community is toxic, I'm just saying that some people are, but a lot of them aren't. There's so many wonderful people in the community. It's just we need to teach the ones who do this to stop doing it. But other than that, it's basically almost perfect. And this is way more than I could ask for in a loving community. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, turn on notifications if you want to. Again, no pressure at all, but if you did, that would really help my channel. Thank you so much. Bye!